I think that Crypt of Blood is a good starter set for getting people into Warcry, Warhammer, and even the concept of wargaming itself. It's a small box. You only get whatever 9 different miniatures in it, but it's enough. I like the piece of terrain in it. I mean, we compare it to other starter sets for Warhammer and Warhammer 40,000. The fact that the terrain is better quality compared to the cardboard terrain you get with the other starter sets is why there's a smaller amount of miniatures. I think it's an easy concept. I think it's an easy game to play. Like the book, other than the starter games, there's a few starter missions to show you how to play the game. Then there's 2 missions that you can use to play the game properly. I like it. Because it's cheap, cheerful, and it's easy. And I like the terrain. The models are also kind of cool. So when I was painting me models, my Stormcast Eternals, whatever that team is called, the Truth somethings, the Truth Callers. Yeah, when I was painting them, I wanted to go for a kind of Irishy theme. So gold, silver, and green, as opposed to using blue. So they look like that they're kind of Irishy. And if I was to build a Stormcast Eternals army, I would continue the same. I like making things Irishy because I'm Irish. For the the name Soul Lord Graves. Oh my god, the vampires, what are they called? What are they called? Soul Blight. Soul Blight. Soul Blight Grave Lords? Man, okay, that name is... Even when I'm looking at it, I can't say it. The vampires. I've just been calling it, for the past few months, I've just been calling them the vampires in my head. The vampires, because they're kind of red, I kind of went, is there any way I could use the redness of the plastic with it? So, yeah, so black. Then I would use a brass color and then put red paint over it to get the redness, to kind of get a reddy metallic color. So yeah, so along with the models is the extra pieces that you need to play the game, which was handy because I had some Warcry war bands, but I didn't have these counters, and those little counters, little bits of cardboard that you get, it does make the game easy to play. And comes with dice and stuff like that. That's handy. The terrain is pretty cool. I had fun layering the different colors on them. I played it a few times with just black, but then eventually I did color them in. So, like for me, I'm after I make this video, I'm about to sit down and play another game by myself. Like, I like taking Warcry out and playing a game by myself. I think it's handy for that. I mean, I work in IT. I'm into wargaming because I want to move away from the screen. And playing a little wargame by myself is what I bought Warcry for. It makes a little more sense to do that than playing a full-scale 3-hour Warhammer game by myself, which I'm not really really gonna do. I tried it, but I'm not really gonna do it. Whereas playing like a short Warcry game by myself is pretty handy. So I recommend this box if you want to get into Warcry or Wargaming. Just a nice little game. I think with the 2 missions that are there, it is very much calculating who's the first person you're going to attack as a way to collect all of the tokens. Because every time I've played this, that seems to be the main factor. Because like when I play this game by myself, I I'm not one team versus an AI. I'm both teams trying to work out how to play how to play against myself. That's what I use Warcry for. So I like it. Yeah, cheap, cheerful, simple. I prefer the Hunted and the Hunter Warcry box, which is the first one I got, but because that box is missing the counters and instructions how to play, then I got the Blood of Crypt so I can learn how to play Warcry. So, I mean, obviously it would be better to have all those things together in one box, and then the Hunter and Hunted box would be better, but then that's not the point of that box. The Blood of Crypt of Blood is meant to be simple, and the Hunter Hunted is meant to be more advanced. So that made sense the way I did it like that. So I recommend it. I recommend buying it, get some paints, get a Wargaming.